Like, for example, if I were going to use that in a sentence, I would say, I asked for the rain to stop while I was running in a track meet, and it did. Got incidents. Hey guys, it's Hope. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing a very fun Q&A video. We're doing an icebreaker Q&A video so that, I can get to know you guys a little better, and hopefully you guys can get to know me a little better as well. And so all these questions, I will answer them in this video, but then if you want to answer them in the comments below, please do so. And by the way, these are questions. I just Googled a list of icebreakers. So these are the questions that I've gotten. I have not read any of them before, so let's jump right in. Question number 1. What superpower would you have if you could have a superpower? And I think the superpower that I would want is the ability to understand people's emotions. I think that would be really, really cool. It would help me to bypass the fact that I can't see people's faces, and then I can just know exactly what they're feeling and how they're feeling. So that would be very useful to me. Question number 2 is, if you could time travel, where would you go and why? I think that I would want to time travel to the future and see what life is like in the future. Do we have hover cars? Do we have self-driving cars? Could I drive myself to work instead of having to rely on Uber or the bus system? Because that would be amazing. Things like that. I think that would be really, really cool. Question number 3 is, what is your favorite movie, book, TV show, and music? I really like a lot of movies. I love fantasy, so I would have to say Harry Potter, and possibly any of the Marvel movies. I think some of my favorites in there are Iron Man, the Thor series, things like that. For TV show, definitely a comfort show for me. One of my favorites is Dog with a Blog. I watch it all the time, and it's amazing. It's just a really relaxing show. I can just go into it and, just hang out and relax and watch that. So that's amazing. And then I think for my favorite music, I would have to say the Broadway musical Hadestown, which is absolutely amazing, or Epic, which is by Jorge Rivera Herranz, and he is an independent artist. Epic is about Odysseus' journey. It's really, really good. And I love those two musicals. Those are amazing. Question number 4 is, if you could be any fictional character, who would you be? I think I would want to be Lucy Pevensey from Narnia, because I would want to experience what it's like to have that close relationship with Aslan. I think it would be really cool, number 1, to talk to Aslan. That'd be amazing. But then number 2 would be the fact that I could enjoy Narnia and be able to walk through the trees and stuff. And I think she would be such an amazing character to be. She has so much faith and so much courage, and she's just an amazing role model for Christ followers. So definitely would want to get to know her a lot more and maybe even be her. That'd be awesome. What is the weirdest food you've ever tried? Okay, so I actually have tried a Norwegian dish because back in 6th grade, we had to do a report on a country. And so for that, we had to research the geography, the history, a little bit about the culture, and then also prepare food for extra credit. And so we prepared a Norwegian rice pudding. It was basically a Norwegian rice pudding, and it was fairly good. The only thing that I didn't particularly like about it was that it had way too much nutmeg in it, and it was a very strong nutmeg flavor. But it was really good, and I can see why other people would really love it. Question number 6. If you had to sing a karaoke song right now, what song would you choose? Typically, I choose a very easy song because I can't see the lyrics. And so I have to choose a song where I know pretty much all of the instrumentals. So I would pick something like Love Story from Taylor Swift, which I've done, or like something that's really easy for me to follow along with. And then I would also hope that someone sighted would do it with me so that I would know like where I was in the song. Because even knowing the instrumentals, it's really hard to like stay on track with karaoke. I've tried to do karaoke before, just like hanging out, and it's not easy. I can't keep up, and I oftentimes will either fall behind the song or run ahead of the song. So it's a little difficult. Question number 7. If you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be and why? I would have dinner with Abraham Lincoln because he is the man in the myth. He has so many like legends. I feel like he's kind of, he was our 16th president and everything, but he also seemed to be like kind of a legendary figure, and I would definitely want to get to know him more. Question number 8. Would you rather get plane tickets or free accommodations for the rest of your life? Oh, this is a hard one because I feel like if you're gonna fly, you also need accommodations, right? Like you also need to have an Airbnb or a hotel room wherever you're going, unless you're going home. But if I had free plane tickets, then I could ride in like the first class section and it would be easier for me and my service dog. But if I had free accommodations, then I could pick like the luxury hotels. I would probably do the plane because I probably would end up like flying more than I would need an accommodation, right? Like if I needed to go visit friends or whatever, I might stay with them. Or if I were going to, somewhere, I might, stay with a group of people in an accommodation or whatever, or in a hotel room or whatever. And so the issue would be getting to that place safely and comfortably. And for that, I think the plane would be a really good option because then I could like upgrade any of my seats to Comfort Plus or to like first class so that I could make sure that my dog and I had enough room to like be comfortable in a plane. So I would probably do the free plane tickets for sure. Question number 9. What was your favorite breakfast cereal as a kid and what is it now? So my favorite breakfast cereal as a kid was Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It was delicious. It was sweet. It was sugary. It was amazing. And as an adult, I don't really eat cereal that much. So I would probably still have to say that it's the same. Like if I were able to eat more Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I would be very happy. Question number 10 is if you could add a word to the dictionary, what would it be and what would it mean? And I took like an intro to linguistics class and we had to do an assignment like this. And somebody came up with this word and I love it and I would definitely add it to the dictionary. So the word is God incidence, and it's kind of a play on words of coincidence, but I don't believe that anything is luck or, coincidence or anything like that. It's a God thing a lot of the time. And so to explain the events in our lives that are like clearly God, that we can see, okay, this is a miracle, this is God working in our lives, like the word God incidence would be a really great word. So like, for example, if I were going to use that in a sentence, I would say, I asked for the rain to stop while I was running in a track meet and it did. God incidence. Things like that. So I think that that is a really great word and I would definitely add it to the dictionary. So those are the 10 icebreaker questions that I decided to do today. If you have more questions that you want me to answer, put them in the comments and I'll decide if I want to answer them or not. And if you want to answer any of these questions in the comment section, please comment below and let me know your answers. I hope that you all really enjoyed this video. Like, share, subscribe, do all the fun things. And I hope that you have an amazing weekend, that you're able to relax and enjoy your weekend, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Until then, have an amazing day, guys. Bye.